Hey friends, how you doing? Hopefully you missed me. It's your girl Cash, Life in the Cash Lane, and we are gonna get back to business, y'all. If you are looking for a sign, this is it. I mean, clearly tax season is right around the corner. We are just a few months away from the 2021 tax season, okay? I know a lot of you guys are here because you're interested in the business and you're here for that type of content. So today, I'm gonna share with you some things that I've been sharing with my team of tax professionals, all right? First things first, guys, do not wait any longer. Come here. If you was looking for a sign, sweetie, this is it. You are here for a reason. What are we waiting on, sis? So go grab your notebook, do whatever you have to do. You're gonna wanna take notes and be present for this video because we are going to talk about what you need to be doing to gear up for tax season, okay? These are some important facts. Whether you're a beginner, whether you are someone that is seasoned in this business, you only have the next few months to get yourself prepared to be able to take on that clientele. And I always say, the road to six figures will not be easy. It will not be easy, but it is worth it, okay? So grab a bevy and let's talk. So, first and foremost, I've been sharing a tax professional to-do list with my partners since early June, all right? Some people are procrastinators. I even have a little bit of a procrastination spirit sometimes. But now we are coming into crunch time. Like literally, we are at the last leg of the race. We are entering into the fourth quarter. And in order for you to be ready to take on clients, you need to have completed the things that we're going to talk about today. Okay? So, first things first. By now, you guys should have already made the decision if this industry is going to be for you. If you are interested in starting a fast-tracked career in the tax industry, you should have made that decision by now. Do not wait till December. Do not wait till the last minute because it will make it harder for you to capitalize on this tax season. I'm a big believer in, it's never too late to get started, but you do need at least 90 days in this business to prepare to take on clients, okay? And the road to six figures won't be easy. You're gonna have to complete, hundreds of clients in order to get there. So you're gonna wanna make sure you're prepared. Okay, in earlier videos, we have talked about your PTIN and EFIN applications. So by now, you should have already applied for your PTIN, okay? In most cases, that number is issued instantly, okay? And that you can do that on irs.gov. If you want to watch the video where I spoke about applying for your PTIN, I'll link it below. I also have a free PTIN guide for you to download on my website, CassieRoyal.com and RefundOneTaxGroup.com under the Tax Boutique tab, okay? The PTIN is your Prepared Tax Identification Number, and it is required in order for you to be compensated to prepare tax returns. No matter what state you live in, you are required to have a PTIN, a PTIN, okay? If you are going to work for someone else, that may be all that's required. I suggest if you're getting started in this business and you plan on preparing 11 or more tax returns, that you also apply for an EFIN. That's EFIN, different from EIN, EFIN, EFIN, okay? And that's your electronic filing identification number. And that is a much lengthier process. I've done a video on that process as well that I will link below. And you can also go to my website and download your free EFIN guide to help you through that process, okay? If you were going to apply for an EFIN, honestly, you probably, if you have not done it by now, get on top of that today. Okay? That application process is taking a little bit longer due to COVID and due to the Internal Revenue Service, bless their hearts, being a tad bit behind processing those tax returns. I actually had a tax partner last year. She applied for her EFIN in what I thought was ample amount of time, and she still has not received it to this day. Okay, with that being said, you want to apply for that as soon as possible. If you're interested in being in the tax industry and you want to be a part of our starter program or our tax prepare subscription program, we do have an EFIN sharing program where you can work under us for your first year. And that information is on our website as well. But your PTIN and EFIN application, guys, get those knocked out. Even if you don't decide to start this year, it's a good rule of thumb to go ahead and get those two applications out of the way. All right? I've spoke about this on my channel several times. You need to take a tax education course. Depending on your state, there are additional requirements needed. About 10 of the 50 states, you are required to have additional education requirements. I live in the state of Texas. I'm a non-credentialed tax professional, and it's not required but highly suggested in my state. That does not mean just because it's not required in most states that you should not participate in a tax course. Again, you're gonna wanna know the basics of this industry, how to perform and complete schedules and forms for your client. You're gonna have to learn the vocabulary of this business. What is a standard deduction? What are the filing statuses? You know, what is earned income credit? What is child tax credit? What's a Schedule C? When to use a Schedule C? You're gonna wanna know these things if you wanna make six figures in this industry. To be honest, preparing a basic tax return doesn't take much skill, but you do have to understand how to interview a client, what the Internal Revenue Service expects out of you morally and ethically in order to be a tax professional. So if you're gonna be in this industry, guys, take a tax course. Whether it's our tax course here, our 6-hour comprehensive self-paced online tax course, or whether you take one somewhere else, you're gonna wanna take a tax course. Our course takes a couple months to finish. Again, it's a 6-hour tax course, and you're not gonna wanna rush through this because you're gonna wanna be able to digest this information. So you wanna give yourself ample amount of time to finish your tax course without being rushed through it. Okay? If you're a seasoned tax professional, you may want to go into the annual filing season program and take some of those additional courses, some of those continuing education courses that report to your PTIN. That way you can be a little more advanced as a non-credentialed tax professional. Guys, these courses are going to take some time and energy. So you're gonna want to apply for those courses now. I would not wait. We are about 3 months out from tax season, guys. If you are watching this video right now, this is your sign to get started. Apply for your PTIN, apply for your EFIN, enroll in your tax course. Our tax course gives you 1 year access. For $397, there's no obligation to work for our company, and it gives you 1 year access to the tax courses that are online, self-paced. I'm a visual learner, so I like to print out my courses and I go through it. I put it all in a binder. It has notes. It has your objectives for each chapter and module. It's a really good course. Our education partners did an awesome job putting together that course. Finally, guys, you need to decide, are you going to work for someone or are you going to be your own boss? In my opinion, you're going to want to be your own boss, okay? Because the hourly rate or the percentage for someone that works for another individual may be quite low, okay? And I'm teaching that you want to make 6 figures. We're on the road to 6 figures. And in order to do that, I highly suggest you be your own boss, BYOB. So you need to decide, do I want to work for someone the first year, or do I want to start my own tax practice the first year? We have an awesome starter program that gets you on the road to owning and starting your own tax practice. All the information is on our website. If you're a pro, if you're a seasoned tax professional, we have just software packages without the mentorship, without the client forms, without all those goodies as well. We have a pro package that allows you the ability to build a team, okay? So make the decision, what level tax professional do you want to be? Do you want to work for someone, or do you want to be your own boss? If you decide to work for another individual, it's about time for you to start to figure out who you're going to work for, okay? I've said this before, I'll say it again. I wouldn't sign a contract or want to be obligated to someone for more than 1 year. I just don't like that type of commitment, and I think that after you getting your feet wet in this business, maybe that after that first year, you will want to go on and do things on your own and earn more income in this industry. So make that decision, guys. If you decide to be your own boss, you're going to want to lock in your professional tax software package. Okay, super important, because you're gonna want to have time. You're gonna want to ensure you have enough time to choose the right tax software, choose the right bank product, get all that information set up before tax season begins, guys. So do not wait any longer, guys. This is your sign to get started today. Don't wait. What could go wrong? Something could go wrong, but something could go extremely right. And I feel like in this business, the outcome is income. It's very low overhead with our virtual tax preparer business model. And with the low overhead, there's more earning potential. So I would say it will cost you less than $1,000 to get started in this industry. And you can make that money back with just completing a couple tax returns, depending on what you're charging. Okay, so if you think you're going to get started in this industry and not have to make an initial investment, maybe it's not right for you. You're going to have to invest in your PTIN. You're going to have to invest in a mentor, in a software program. Yes, you could do it without a mentor, but why would you want to? You're going to want to have someone on your team that has experience in this business. That way you have a fast track career. It takes you twice as long when you're trying to figure things out, guys. So let's just run it back. This is your tax preparer to-do list. And if you have not done this by now, you are behind, baby. You're going to want to apply for your PTIN. Submit your EFIN application so they can vet you and send you through their process. You're going to want to enroll in a tax course. You need to know the business, point blank, period. And you're going to want to figure out if you're going to be a preparer for another company, or if you are going to be your own boss. That way you can start to make the decision on who you want to work for or what tax software you want to use. Okay? We have an awesome program. We would love to have you a part of our team as a tax professional, or as if you want to be your own boss. We have programs available for both. I also do weekly newsletters, monthly newsletters. So if you want to subscribe and get this information that I'm speaking about now to your email, I will have that subscribe list below. Again, I have that PTIN and EFIN free guide on my website, and also check out my ebook, The Ultimate Tax Boss Startup Guide, that gives you the tools that you're going to need from start to finish, as well as a checklist to get started in your fast track career in the lucrative tax industry. Until next time, guys, I'm grateful to have you here. Don't forget, once we get to 1,000 subscribers, I'll be doing a big giveaway. I'm excited about that. And thank you guys for being here with me for another video. And remember, live life in the cash lane. Love you guys. See you next time.